Hi, this is Robin Sharma. Welcome to this mastery session. This mastery session is called How to Add 100 Years to Your Life. I'm all about helping you create a legendary life, helping you do work that wows, helping you be a master of your craft so that you really reach a sense of immortality. And earlier today, this is how I got the idea for the podcast that I want to share with you right now. Earlier today at about 4:30 in the morning, I was reading Seneca. And there was a line in Seneca's work early today that simply said this: when you spend time reading philosophy, you can add 1,000 years to your life. And that really got me thinking about the fact that when we expose ourselves to the world's best ideas, we literally collapse time. We literally allow ourselves to take the best of their wisdom and inject it into our lives so that we can spend the rest of our lives going deeper, playing higher, doing better work. Here's what I mean. In my home, I have people like Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, John F. Kennedy, Sam Walton, Sergey Brin, Elon Musk, Rembrandt, Picasso. All of those people are living in my home with me through their books. When you really think about in this world where there is an affliction and an addiction to distraction, for the A player who invests time in learning, in reading, you can spend time with the greatest minds. You might live 75 years or you might live 100 years, but in that 100 years, you can have 1,000 years of robust wisdom that you bring out into the world to lift your game, to serve your audience, to help your family, to live and craft a life that you adore. I guess what I'm really suggesting to you is the line you've probably heard me say before, but I really believe that repetition is part of mastery. And so the brain tattoo I really want you to wire in is education is inoculation against disruption. When you read a book, when you invest in an online course, when you go to a learning event every 3 months, that's one of my protocols, every 3 months at least, I get out of the office, I get out of my city, and I go to a learning conference where I rub shoulders with other brave thinkers, other fast performers, other people who are at the top of their games. And I walk away feeling the energy and learning the ideas just by being in the room with people who are playing at a level higher than me. I surf off of the fumes of that learning and inspiration for many, many months. So I want to dial you back into how do you add 1,000 years to the rest of your life? Well, you hang out with Sam Walton. You hang out with Jimi Hendrix. You hang out with Elon Musk. You hang out with Richard Branson. You hang out with Shaquille O'Neal. You hang out with Mother Teresa. You hang out with Madonna. You hang out with Lady Gaga. You surf the lines with Jay-Z by reading his biography. I try personally, I'm no guru. I'm no different from you. If there's one thing that I have done over the past many decades is I have invested in my learning. I learned this from Warren Buffett. Think about the value versus the cost. I'm going to repeat that again because it's so important. The victim focuses on the cost. The A player focuses on the value received from the investment of the money. And so if you invest in a $30 book, if you invest in a $1,000 course, that seems like a lot of money. But if you're going to get 100x return on value from the online course or going to the conference, then your investment is free. And that's just how I think about it. And so for the past many decades, I come from very humble beginnings. I don't come from a business family. I don't come from an entrepreneurial family. I don't come from a particularly creative family, although bless my family, they are some of the finest people you would ever meet and I adore them. But if there's one thing I've done well, it's being ridiculously curious. And if I don't understand something, I learn how to do it. And then I don't just go to the conference or I don't just read the book. I execute monomaniacally around it. And then you might say, Robin, but I suffer from procrastination. Well, if you practice being spectacular long enough, spectacularity becomes your way of being. If you practice execution long enough, you become a master of execution. If you practice learning long enough, you outlearn everyone around you. These are all muscles. Honesty is a muscle. If you practice being honest enough, you simply cannot be dishonest. If you practice being world-class enough, world-class just becomes your way of being. So again, I'm going to refocus myself on what I wanted to share with you in this mastery session. Fill your house with great thinkers through their books, through their courses, through their learning materials. I mean, it seems really obvious, but I see so many people, they come into work at 9 and they leave at 5 and they don't invest in their mindset. They don't invest in the wealth of their learning. And here's the real reason why you want to do that at work and in your personal life. As you know more, you become more valuable. As you become more valuable, you can deliver more value to your customers. As you become a walking, talking, value-breeding machine, you become the most valuable person in your industry. You actually start to develop your own personal economy. And the marketplace always rewards the most valuable person in any field. You will get paid the most. You will be revered the most. There will be a path of customers and followers and evangelists blazing a path to your door. That's why you want to learn. And you also want to do it because I think one of the key purposes of life is to grow. One of the key purposes of life is to expand the talents that you were born into. Life is about growth. Life is about mastery. Life is about fully becoming your highest nature. And when you do that, you not only serve the world, you serve your loved ones, you build a beautiful life, you become happier because the brain operates on novelty, and you literally create a life that presents a legacy after you're no longer here. So invest in learning. It truly is a game changer. I hope this mastery session has been wonderful, inspiring, tactical. Go out there and outlearn everyone around you. Hi, this is Robin Sharma. I hope you received great value from this mastery session. If you'd like to receive potent training videos, blog posts, learning tools, and information on my 2 live events, Personal Mastery Academy and my flagship 4-day experience, the Titan Summit, go ahead and visit robinsharma.com.